자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더 쇼 19 토론토 선발 류현진 대 최지만의 템파베이 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 일전에 20년 로스터 적용해서 토론토 블루제이스로 해서 다저스와 먼저 경기해봤고 그 다음에 같은 디비전에 있는 뉴욕 양키스와 경기를 해봤는데 이번에는 최지만이 있는 같은 디비전의 템파베이 레이스와의 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 찰리 모튼 설정해주고요. 상대방 선발은 그 다음에 여기 당연히 류현진으로 해주겠습니다. 자, 타순에 이제 최지만이 빠져있기 때문에 최지만을 좀 넣어줄게요. 최지만이 일단 근데 최지만이 좌투수에 좀 약한 걸로 나오긴 하는데 최지만이랑 누구를 바꿔줘야 되나? 그냥 디아즈랑 바꿔주면 될 것 같네. 예. 최지만이 1루수 경쟁이 치열하긴 할 텐데 그래도 뭐 거의 확정적이라고 믿어 의심치 않습니다. 자, 그러면 류현진 대 최지만 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Lowe. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network
커터.
is underway.
한가운데로 들어갔네.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In now, Austin Meadows. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
몸쪽으로
Here he
하나
comes
붙여봅시다.
again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2
아,
strikes
살짝
now.
빠졌네.
Fouled away.
저 왜 이렇게 끈질겨?
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a
아,
foul
얘한테
ball
투수
as
너무
that
많이
keeps things
뺏기는데?
at 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And he
그렇지,
finally wins
삼진.
the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an
최지만
effect on
나왔죠?
how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that
최지만과의
and going
대결.
down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that.
야,
This
최지만
is driven
장난
to
아닌데?
deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
2루타 맞았어.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try
야,
and do too
높은
much,
공
and just
그대로
force feed a single.
밀어가지고 장타내네. 최지만이 원래
Hunter Renfroe.
약하다
Now a hard
그랬었는데
liner.
좌투수한테
Foul.
안 약하네.
And there's ball one.
스트라이크는
I
잘
know
안
we're only
주네.
in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
몸쪽으로 하나 붙이자.
We'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit on the ground to
나이스.
third. To his left, Guerrero. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. as the
최지만한테
inning is
2루타
over.
맞긴 했는데
Danger
그래도
averted following the 2-out
잘
double.
막아냈습니다.
More
근데
baseball
투수가 좀
on MLB
많았다
Network
이번에.
right after this. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire.
휴스턴
with a split
에이스였던
finger.
찰리
He
모튼.
won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
That's 2-0.
야, 97만 장난 아니네.
Morton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he popped him up. Adames into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So striding forward now, number 8. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch on its way. Bounce to first.
Oh.
Troy right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping up now, number 13. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
아, 스플리트였어? 방향을 너무 잘, 타이밍 못 맞춘다.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
볼 들어올 줄 알았는데 스트라이크 꽂아버리네.
So stepping in, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 25.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
야, 다 컸더라네.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on
와,
that one.
스트
2
너무 안
balls and a
좋은데?
strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
아, 얘들 왜 이렇게 코트를 잘하냐?
And
그렇지.
a speed pitch
삼진.
swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero
Leading
Jr.
up for
He's set to
Toronto,
lead off the home
third
half of the
baseman.
second.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
직구랑 변화구 속도 차이가 제가 엄청나네.
Outside 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the
Batting
Tampa Bay Rays on
The first
defense.
baseman.
And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite
아,
shortstop.
잘
with the
쳤다고
shoot,
생각했는데
young,
중견수
good
정면.
hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Low from shallow right, and there are 2 away now. Here's Randall Grichuk in prior outings against Charlie Morton. He's 1
아,
for
내가
4.
지금 자꾸 타이밍이 좀 빠르구나.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
이번에도 빨랐네 타이밍.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown
이번엔
splitter
너무
right
늦었어.
there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Here now is Mike Zunino as we are
Leading
all
off
set
the
to
Tampa
begin
Bay.
the 3rd inning in
The
this
catcher,
one.
Mike.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Swing and a
오,
miss as he
좋다,
starts the
삼진.
3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball
The
on
batter,
the inside corner,
number
it's
8.
going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Brendan Lowe. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball
그렇지.
strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
아 근데 투구수가 좀 많은 게 걸린다.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the
이러면
monsters
진짜
hitting behind
5회까지
you,
간당간당
find a way to
하겠는데?
get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
마지막
Here comes
체인지업으로.
Ryu 0-2.
그렇지, 깔끔하게.
His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We played 2. Into the box now, Reese McGuire, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
세 타자 연속
6 down.
삼진.
We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless,
아,
so
또
I'm sure
타격이
they'd
너무
appreciate
빨랐어.
it.
완급 조절이 장난 아닌데.
Into the
쟤?
windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one
이번엔
right
또
there,
너무
fouling
늦었어.
it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a check
오,
swing,
다행이다.
but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Boy, good cutting action
Wow.
to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
커터였어?
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
나이스.
And that's the
진짜한타.
first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
도루 한번
Hey,
해볼만
guys, I
한데.
like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed
이번에도
focused
타격이
and
좀
drove a line drive base.
빨랐나?
Now to the plate, Derek Fisher. First shot for him here with
아,
a runner
타이밍
at
딱
first
괜찮아.
now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
아,
Popped him up. Choi takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again.
뭐지?
So far 0 for 1 with a
아,
flyout.
가운데 쪽이었어.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Runners off for second.
나이스 도루 성공.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
안타 하나면 되는데. 아,
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Two and 1. Here it is. He's
오,
fallen
저거
behind
볼
now,
잡아줬어.
3 and 1. Number 8 would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1.
아,
Popped high in the air. Robertson over to his left, and the inning is over. Blue Jays have Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He starts off the inning against the
최지만.
guy who struck out the side
두 번째
last
승부.
inning. How did they get to him?
최지만한테
I'm not
장타
sure,
맞았죠.
Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of
아,
strikes.
근데 쟤
They might want to start swinging a
공을
little bit
공략을
earlier in the
못하겠네.
count.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Count is 1 and 2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
그렇지, 삼진.
Straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
몸쪽
That's
삼,
five straight
몸쪽
punch
빠른
outs. I
공으로
love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle.
Nice.
Bichette gathers it in.
Ah.
Won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him
수비가
on the
좀
mound.
아쉽네.
Had to break it up.
Number 25 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nice.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Guerrero is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So striding in, Daniel Robertson 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate
오, 저걸
appearance.
스트라이크 잡아줬네.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Takes this the other way to right.
나이스,
Is
정리야.
there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Tampa. On to the bottom. At the plate, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
뭐지?
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes
빗맞았구나.
Jr. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike called on
Oh,
the
저
outer part of the
스트라이크네.
zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
There's ball 4.
나이스.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The first baseman.
잘 맞았다고
2
생각했는데.
are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up
저건
the
수비가
left-handed
좋았던
hitter
거지 뭐.
Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
아,
Swing and a
빠른
miss.
공이었네.
That retires the side, and that will. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their
최지만을
at-bats.
비춰주네.
Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and
아,
both
진짜
starters
투수발로
doing it in
버티고 있는 거긴
different
한데.
ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower
Oh.
coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in
야,
the zone.
3루까지
As
뛴다고?
you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
The shortstop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Shaw gloves it. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's
일루로
0 for 1
던질
thus
걸
far.
그랬나?
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And this one's in the dirt. And he
Ow.
is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brendan
원아웃이었어?
is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Oh.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
야, 이거
Digging in
볼펜
once again,
가동해야겠는데?
Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0
아, 저
now.
병살타로 딱 끝냈어야 했는데.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away.
최지만이다.
And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Boy, you know, in today's game,
여기서
pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he struck him out.
다행이다.
So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
아, 삼진을 많이 잡았는데
Digging in,
오늘.
Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will
다행이다.
get there to make the running play, and that
우익수가
will
잡았어.
end the inning.
등 뒤로 넘어가는 건데
Welcome
잡아냈네.
back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing and pitching out of the zone all
공략을
game,
못하고
which
있네.
obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
짚고 올래나?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
뭐?
And that
투심.
nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
오!
It's a good swing on it. This ball's carrying
홈런.
well to left.
오!
Into the second deck and gone. Randall Grichuk leads the yard with a solo shot. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
아, 이게 류현진 투수 많을 때 한번 터져줬어야 되는데.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Robertson moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe over to his right. 2 gone.
뭐지? 너무 빨랐나?
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
아,
up next, the
완전
University of
빗맞았구나.
Virginia product Derek Fisher.
볼이었구나.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
와.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1
아,
and 2
타격이
now.
너무 빨랐어.
The 1-2 fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that
Ooh.
misses.
볼.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
그래, 아, 진짜 이런 공격이 돼가지고 투구수 많이 던지게 했었어야 되는데.
A shot to first base
아,
and caught there to end
최지만
the
수비에
inning.
걸리네.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but
아,
that
우리
one was pretty much
류현진
middle
바꿔줘야
center
되는데.
cut. Tough pitch to take.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
얘까지만
Keep in
던지고
mind, people,
이제
the
그만
longer the
던져야겠구나.
at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And it's fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
커트를 또 해내네.
The 2-2 one more time. And to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down.
와.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Standing in, Daniel Robertson hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat,
여기서
but it resulted in a
유현진은
line
교체다.
out. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Number 43.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
엄청 두들겨 맞네.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. Not in time.
정찰 안
The
나왔구나.
umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 1. Shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. To 1-2 now. Swing and a
그렇지.
miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Hit the other way.
좋아.
Right field. Fisher is there, and he puts this one away
다행이다.
for the 3rd
추가
out.
실점은
So a
안
great
했네.
job there of working out of potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch.
아리랑볼
I'm
같아
not sure
약간.
if he wanted to get that one down and
느린
away,
공은.
and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and
허브에 또
miss.
당했네.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier,
나이스,
making
안타?
sure that it goes
그렇지.
up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
몸쪽 빠른 공이었는데
So digging in now, number 8, leadoff man on base,
잘맞네.
and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First delivery to him on the way, fouled off. Bichette gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up.
최지만. 아, 커브.
Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he
그렇지.
will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome.
가운데 쉼터 하나만 와라.
Before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
아,
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
터였는데.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching
바깥쪽으로
for that
나가는
big
걸
hit
속았네.
pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You
투가 안
can pretty much
들어오네.
count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and
아,
rip it.
커브.
Ball even at 2-2. Line
그렇지.
gap in left center.
나이스.
And it gets down as he can't get there in time.
3루까지 갔으면
The runner
아웃이고
scores from
동점
second.
적시타. 류현진 패전 없어졌고요.
The batter, number 27.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
안 바꾸네.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second.
오.
It's in there. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there.
왜 홈으로 안 뛰냐.
Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
둘 다 홈으로 뛰었어야 되는데. 한 명만
And that
뛰어가지고.
brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
여기서 흐름이 또 끊기네. 3루주자를 내가 안 뛰었어.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. His pitch count is getting up there in the
역전
inning
가자.
now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Meadows has a read on
그렇지.
it. And the
희생
play is
플라이.
made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the
좋아.
runner from third tags
역전.
up. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batter,
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that
결국
sacrifice
바꾸네.
play right there drives home the second run of the
your
inning.
attention, please.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound.
Number 52.
And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after
오늘
5
홈런 하나
2/3
있는
as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep
그렇죠.
his guys in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
아,
Boy, not
슬라이더.
the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swinging, timing a
너무
little
빨랐다.
off on that one.
타이밍이. 제대로
Scoring
걸렸는데 진짜.
position at second with 2 down.
맞았으면 홈런이었을 것 같은데.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
직구로 안 던지네? 얘 포심 있는 앤데. 아,
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lowe is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Richard patrolling center makes the
그래도
play.
일단
1 out.
역전했고요.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Back up the middle, played on the backhand.
그렇지.
And it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
아,
Now
최지만과의
G-Man
승부.
Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. This one's flared
오.
out toward left. Gurriel
아,
coming
역시
in.
최지만
He
안다.
can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's
The
able
right
to keep
fielder,
his
number
hands
10.
inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and
빗
feed it
맞은
into the
안타
opposite
같은데?
field for a base hit.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off
위기인데?
again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
이걸 잘 넘겨야 되는데.
Choi, the runner at first with 2 gone.
그렇지.
This is the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. No hits to this point.
The catcher, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
오, 걸렸어. 홈런. 지대로 걸렸죠?
Nothing's gonna keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
이 점 차면 할만하지.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore.
가볍게 쳤다 진짜. 라인 드라이브로 그냥. 홈런.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
선발한테 너무 휘둘렸었어. 초반에.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
나이스.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
육수와 반타.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
선발이 좀 강했죠. 나머지는 조금 약하네. 템파베이.
Derek Fisher the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
가자.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounder down the
아,
line at third.
볼이었으려나?
This'll
아,
get
잘 컷했다
foul,
그래도.
so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Turned on down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's set. Here it comes.
아,
Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, number 8, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager,
말로.
you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is
오, 나갈
very
뻔했어.
real.
오, 볼로 하네.
1.
스트라이크는 안 나오네.
Hernandez on third. Fisher at first. 1 gone. High in the air down the right field line.
쟤
But
빠른
this is just
공도
going to wind
있네.
up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 27.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Skied into straightaway right.
야, 못 내네
He's there to
점수를.
make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run for the Jays on the solo
결국
homer.
홈런 하나로
This afternoon.
1점.
Digging in now, number 25. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is
나이스.
on the ground
깊게
to the
수비한
right
게 아주
side.
좋았다.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
Ready
third
once
baseman,
again, Daniel Robertson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there.
오,
Meanwhile,
홈런
this
아니지?
ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the
아,
bat. It
한가운데였나?
was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Willie Adames, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
아, 이러면 진짜 직전에 점수 못 낸 게 너무 아쉬운데.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Mike Zunino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
아,
can't get
여기서 또
discouraged. Sometimes
좌타자
even
안
when you
되겠다.
make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming
마무리
left-handed
몸
batter.
풀고.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
그렇지.
Line drive to center field.
중견수 정면.
Richard
오,
is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One for the Rays on
아,
the
실수였는데 그대로 넘겨버리네.
On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 3. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yandy Diaz is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just
어이구.
lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
공이 치기가 좀 어려운데?
Inside as he might be trying
18.
to set him up here 1 and 2.
18만. 공도 빠르게
You've got a guy
느껴지는데.
that throws a good
같은-
two-seam fastball. You have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you.
좌투수의
Good job to
좌타라서
lay off
그런가?
that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like
스트라이크
that on
하나만
2 and
들어왔네.
2. That one wasn't even close.
Lofted in the air out toward
아,
right center.
한가운데였는데.
Diaz calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Rendell Gritchen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground.
야, 가볍게
And there's
잡았네.
out number 2. So coming to the plate, Reese McGuire.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch
도저히
fastball off the plate there, and it's ball
저거는 치지
1.
못하겠네. 우타자 포수 가자.
Danny Jansen will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
아하.
Choi in foul ground, and the inning is over. Danny Jansen will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 9.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2 is looked
아,
at and the
저건
count moves
스트라이크
forward.
맞아야지. 다음 최지만 있네.
And he lays off ball 4. So now
Ah.
a potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Riding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Hanon, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was a 9th-round pick back in the
Ooh.
draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was,
나이스.
there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at
최지만
the big
띵공.
league level.
최지만 장타력이 꽤 좋기 때문에 조심해야 돼.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
여기서는 마무리 올리자.
Ken Giles takes the ball now.
좌타자만
and inning number 9,
상대했으면
looking to
딱
close the door.
됐기 때문에.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major
Nice,
part of
좋아.
his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Meadows, base
슬라이더.
runner at first with 1 out.
와, 안
Slider.
나오네,
Ooh,
방망이.
thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter
야.
Renfroe. Hit in the air down
잡아라,
the right
잡아라.
field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
어,
That breaking ball,
나간 거
the
아니야?
pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time.
그렇지.
And he finally
삼진.
wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So a crucial moment here and standing in, number 25. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. One
아,
ball, no
하필 또
strikes to
근데
count.
좌타자네.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Crowd of over
스트라이크까지 잘
39,000 on
잡았고.
their feet. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. And
그렇지, 삼진.
number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
아, 아쉽게 류현진은 승리는 못했는데 그래도 나쁘지 않았어.
All those fans cheering. This is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Toronto wrote an important
자, 이렇게
sixth
해서
inning victory
MLB
in this one.
더쇼19
Sam Gaviglio is credited with
20년
the win.
로스터로
So
해서
that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
선발
Ricky
류현진,
down on the field, and
토론토
the
대
rest of our crew. I'm
최지만이
Matt
있는
Sargent.
템파베이전
Thanks for watching
플레이 해봤고요.
MLB Network.
방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.